Hi everybody, welcome to another exciting stream on Bowtie Gaming 14. So today we're continuing the pizza time run of Xeno X. Let's jump in. So last we left off, we were about to confront the boss of Chapter 5. Chance I might have to do some level grinding, but we'll find out.
Strike first, strike hard. We'll put a start all day.
Yeah, as the last boss we have to deal with doing without having overdrive.
Assault! Starfall Rondo! Rising Blade! Yes! I'll tackle it up close. I was gonna lay into him anyway. Not finished yet. I'm punching a hole in you.
Upper hand.
Wild
Light. That's not with me. You can do it.
Furious Blast! Starfall Blade!
Shadow strike.
The best these are the hard-fought ones. That's how Harriers do things.
Alright, Affinity 1 with Doug. Yeah, I'll fight another guy and then we'll try it.
Strike first, strike hard. I was gonna lay into him anyway. Alright. I'm ready for a opponent. Get it? No, we can then. Right. This'll work best.
Side slash.
Starfall Rondo! Rising Blade! Starfall Blade!
Upper hand.
Tornado Blade!
Thunder. Side slash.
Rising Blade!
Shadow
Starfall
strike.
Blade! These are the hard-fought ones. That's how Harriers do things.
What the frick?
You're asking for help with your guns pointed at our heads? Seriously?
We are not asking for anything. It is a command. Like it or not, you will help us.
You have such strange methods of persuasion.
This is the Ganglion way. It worked on Throne. It will work on Lano. Too much talk. Captain, time to kill. Yes. Kill one, then the others.
Screw you! Time to pepperoni with you some bullets. Almost like, bro. Get used to it, Elma, because it's not getting any better.
Just in time. Now go. Quickly.
You saved us, yes? Thank goodness. We saw you take care of those turrets, you know? We owe you one. Big time, okay?
Aliens? Yeah, perfect.
Yes. Saves us the trouble of hunting them down.
El's like, I'm not an Earth alien.
Strike first and strike hard. My up and scream. Even you up. The power die. Starfall flame. Tornado. All right. Yes. Now tackle it up close. Tornado blade. Tornado blade. Starfall rondo. All or nothing. Start like nothing. Tornado blade. Assault hammer.
Yeah.
Dash blade.
Upper hand.
Flame grenade. The aura right now might lead to good things. Lightning blade. You saw this coming.
Violent spree.
Alright, one down.
Now, triple then. Lightning blade. Starfall flame. Looks like we'll have to bust our way out.
Upper hand. Shadow strike.
Wild
I
dog.
should
Think
heal
I've
up
hit my
first.
limit. Heal me. Focus your mind and put up an
Okay.
order.
This should tide me
Tornado
over.
blade.
Alright, one to go.
Unload on. Starfall rondo.
Now, melee attacks.
All or nothing. I was gonna lay into him anyway. My offense I've landed some meaty hits here. Move in.
And they're down.
Woohoo! Dance of victory!
Happy Turnip. Soon to be almost dead Turnip.
Damn it.
What the heck?
Are you alright?
What? A friend is a robot?
I'm gonna block all feedback to the nervous circuits. Still hurting?
Peppino is shooketh.
Wait a second. You don't remember anything about your body being a mimeosome, do you?
He's losing his biocirculatory plasma. I can't fix this here. Elma, I need you to contact the Mimeosome Maintenance Center for me. Ask them to have a Type 085 left arm and transfusion ready ASAP.
You got it.
I'm going to have to take you offline for a bit here, okay? We'll resuscitate you back in New LA. Don't worry, you're gonna be fine. I promise, okay?
Mimeosome Maintenance Center.
Welcome back.
So, how's that new left arm feeling? Man, what a relief.
You're lucky Lynn was with us. If she hadn't acted as fast as she did, you might have bled out entirely. We could have lost your whole unit.
Oh, it was nothing.
Before we go any further, I wanted to apologize. I should have realized you might have forgotten about this, but... as you probably noticed, the body you're inhabiting is artificial. We call them mimeosomes. MIMS for short.
Mimeosomes are designed to mimic human physiology as much as possible. The whole point is for us to forget about them. That way we can still enjoy the things we love, like cooking.
We're all like this. Every single crew member that escaped on the White Whale. All of us are MIMS.
But why would friends all become robots?
Well, just think about it. It could have taken decades to find a new planet to call home, or even centuries. We had no idea. Who would want to crew the ship if they knew they were going to grow old or die along the way?
Tatsu see Linley Point.
Our actual bodies are waiting in the lifehold, in stasis with all the human passengers. We control our mimeosomes remotely from there. So you see, that's why it's so important for us to find and
Welcome on
protect the
in
lifehold.
to Peppino just got his
Hormones
arm
are on
blown
the line
off and
here,
now he
too.
has an arm again.
If the lifehold were to stop functioning for any reason while we're still there in stasis,
Everyone, including every MIM in New LA, would drop dead on the spot.
that reminds me, something else you should know. It's possible for us to switch to another mimeosome if these bodies fail or become too badly damaged. But the process requires equipment from the lifehold core. The
Yeah, he's just like,
central unit
"Oh,
of the whole
shoot."
operation.
Meh! So what if Ginkley and her big beasties smash friends' robot MIMS?
We wouldn't be able to come back yet.
For now, we need to consider these MIMS as precious as we would our real, actual bodies. Don't get reckless out there just because you're in a mimeosome. That's an order, you hear? One last thing, and I need to trust you all to keep this quiet. It's sensitive info, so HQ has only been telling team leaders about it. We can't have a panic on our hands. The readout on Blade Tower. You've seen it? It's not some kind of special clock or anything like that. It's a countdown.
Big number counts down to what?
The lifehold shutting down.
What?
The lifehold lost its power source when we lost the White Whale. It's been running on backup ever since. We need to locate the lifehold and get a power source in place by the time that percentage reaches 0.
And if we don't,
These bodies will no longer sustain us.
we'll die.
Not just die, Lynn. Die out. It would mean the end of the human race as we know it. The end of everything.
Well, on that cheerful note,
Okay, Rook. You good to go? Then let's report back to HQ. I'm sure the commander will want to hear about this himself.
right.
I can help.
Welcome back.
Your floppy friends here filled me in on everything. You did good. Just watch yourself out there, Big Shot. You're still new at this, and we can't.
He's like, did
afford to
someone
lose
say
you.
Big Shot?
We only got so many
Oh,
spare
wait,
parts
wrong
to go
game.
around.
Feeling better, are we? You took a nasty hit, no? He'll be fine. I patched him up myself. That's great, isn't it? We were worried sick, you know? We're still new in town, so we don't have many other friends here yet.
Wait, then Manon will live here too?
Correct. The NLA government has reached an accord with the Manon people. A friendship treaty. It guarantees their safety and provides them a place to settle here in the city.
That's great to hear, Director General. I wasn't sure how you'd react.
We don't need to be from the same species to be able to recognize our common ground. Someone told me that once.
That was a lifetime ago. That's quite a memory you have.
A blessing and a curse, believe me.
So you're all stuck here too, right? We were just cruising along out in space, you know? And suddenly, our nav system goes all screwy, and we find ourselves here. Which is pretty weird, considering our tech is far more advanced than anything Samar's got. You saw how bad they wanted it, yeah? Samar? I thought it was the ganglion that attacked you. You don't know about Samar? Seriously? As in the Interstellar Federation, Samar? I mean, they only rule over a radius of 6 million light years or so of space. 6 million? But that would span multiple galaxies. Well, yeah. The ganglion are a run-of-the-mill crime syndicate. Just one tiny part of Samar, you know?
Just one tiny part. My good man, in the spirit of our agreement, we'd appreciate any intelligence you'd be willing to share.
Of course, of course. We'll tell you all we know, okay? After all, we are friends now, right? We are, right? Friends? Earth human heroes will protect us, right? Because we live here now. Right? Oh, look, look! Here comes our little ship now.
Well, enjoy it, Manon, because this city's probably going bye-bye in a half a year. And we're all gonna be living on your ship. Yeah, I was gonna say, and all the pizza quests that come with that. The Xenoform spacecraft turned out to belong to the Manon. As a result of coming to their aid, you were able to forge a pact of friendship with them.
Hard work always pays off.
Hey!
Might as well do this just so we got a warp point onto their ship.
Yes? Listen, okay? Listen! Fascinating, right?
Alright, so to do Chapter 6, we have to survey 20% of Noctilum and complete the Friend in Need Affinity Quest. Which we have to be at level 19 for, so we gotta level up twice in order to initiate Chapter 6. Oh yeah, we gotta explore a decent amount of Noctilum still. My gosh, after an entire playthrough in 3, I finally figured out how to do the auto run in this game. Ah, finally. Or just it finally worked. Essentially, you have to, at the same time, tap the R button and the B button.
You can do this the hard way. Everyone knows one go. Opponent first. Rising blade. Wild slash. Tornado blade. Astral curve. Wild tornado blade. They fell for it. Starting blade. Now we can then. Assault hammer. Right. This'll work best. Green edge. Rising blade. Tornado blade. Assault. There's no substitute for real. Nicely done.
For real?
You can do this the hard way. Assault hammer! It's on! I will say this! Flame grenade! Wild down! Right. This'll work. Attack at range and let's clean up. There's no substitute for real combat. Bam! Nice work, y'all. That's right. You'll remember the day you fought. Everyone knows you weaken your opponent first. My offense free. This'll work best. Right to the kisser. Now, whip of that.
Shadow strike.
Astral curve. Down. Assault them time to breathe. Wild Smash! Start Iron Vision! Serious one! Triple burst! That's very right. This'll work best. Alright, done. I'm ready to unload on it. Clean up. Attack from range. Follow me. Tornado blade. Flame grenade. Start company.
Upper hand.
Start gun.
Why are you fighting a tyrant? Dog, I swear to everything. Dog, you idiot.
We must attend to ourselves first.
You idiots! What the hell are you playing at? Uh-oh, the Colonel's gonna explode. Crashing the mobile house into an artillery. Or no, I'm saying the YouTube boom version. Darn it. Crashing the mobile artillery into a house. How long have you been in the force?
Assault hammer. Tornado blade. Rondo. Astral bird. Iron vision.
Violent streak.
No resting. Step in and face the next. Iron blade. Yes. Now tackle it up close. Assault on bed. Serious blast.
Shadow runner.
Start ball.
Now,
Let's go find an opponent that's worth our time. That doesn't even count as a warm-up. Watch yourself. Think of the material. Triple it. Passow. Right. This'll work best. Fire thrust blade. Rising blade. Wild smash. Start roller. Astral
violent
bird.
streak.
Stuck on. Attack at range. Let's clean up. Leave it to us. I'm punching a hole in you.
Slide. Slither. Scream edge.
All right. I'm ready to unload. Mindstorm! Tornado blade! Yes! Now tackle it up close. Alright, let's do this in one go. Tornado blade!
Upper hand.
Now, follow with a real bone.
Now,
Tornado blade! No rest. Step in.
Tornado blade!
Strike first and strike hard. All right.
Now it's my turn.
I'm ready to unload on you.
Touch me up.
Sorry, I gotta get this.
Scream edge.
Tornado blade. Astral bird. Tornado blade. Start ball run. Not another word. That's it. Now smack that giant foot. Be disappointed. Tornado blade. Start my test. Opportunity knocks.
And the Skirpo dies.
Strike first and strike hard. Rising Rondo! I was gonna lay into him anyway. Certainly. Fire victory! Tornado blade!
Scream edge.
Tornado blade! Astral bird! Time storm! I need healing!
I should
Not
go
another
first.
word.
Really?
That's it. Now smack that giant. Rising blade! We saw this coming. All or nothing. Starfall blade! Tornado blade! All or nothing.
Haha!
We won. Nice.
Triple kill.
Hands down. Strike first and strike hard. Offensive stance. Tornado blade. Lightning blade. Tornado blade.
Move in and do some damage.
Let's do this in one go. All or nothing. Astral bird. Opportunity knocks. Couple. Gunfight. Tornado blade. Yes. Now tackle it up close. We'll put
Upper
a salt
hand.
tornado blade. Always pays off.
Alright, one level to go.
It's a horse-eat horse world. Tornado blade. Yes. Now tackle it up close. I was gonna lay into him anyway. Tornado blade. Starfall Rondo.
Scream edge.
Tornado blade.
Now, melee attack.
All or nothing. No rest. Step in and face the next. Tornado blade. Rising blade. All or nothing. Starfall Rondo. The best victories are the hard fought, nicely done.
Now time to avoid the tough monkeys.
Strike first, strike hard.
Now,
Starfall Rondo.
side slash.
Got it. Now blast it to bits.
Scream edge. It's destroyed. Move in and strike.
Furious blast. I was gonna lay into him anyway.
Upper hand.
Good. Mind storm against that. Starfall Rondo. Rising blade. We think we need a little help. I feel the energy.
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
I was gonna lay into him anyway. I don't know how I managed to get even tough.
That's true on any front.
right. It's gonna be like, level 50 monkeys. We're gonna dive. Another one down. Whee!
Good. More practice. Rising blade!
Lay down some fire for me.
Wild down!
Side flash.
Flame grenade! Starfall flame! Tornado flame! Now weaken them! Right. This'll work best. Starfall
Let's
thunder!
go find an opponent
that's worth our time. Bam! Nice work, y'all.
Didn't have to be like this.
Assault hammer! It's on! I was gonna lay into him anyway. Lightning blade! I'm punching a hole in you!
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
the woman who's gonna wreck your life. Sorry. The rest is up to you, Leon.
I'm hurt. It's in your hands.
We drowned!
Strike and strike hard. That wasn't very smart. It's not over until the fat baby sings.
How is Al still alive? There we go. And we're all dead. So yeah, that Eskel, I am definitely not going for that one.
Truth be told, we saw this coming. It's a horse-eat horse world.
Flame grenade! It's on now! Close the distance!
Furious blast!
Furious blast! Tornado blade! I'm off balance! Smash on the left!
Got him! Move in and attack!
All or nothing!
Wild slash! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Line storm!
Rising
Off
flame!
balance!
Furious blast! Nailed it!
Rising blade! I'm punching a hole in you!
Crap, looks like they saw us. Alright, I'm getting the hang of it.
Oh, it gave it to me. Let's go.
Okay. This isn't good.
Alright, and we hit 20%. One task down, one to go. Which is getting up to level 19. First, go back and drop off some of this Moranium. Alright, time to go kill some enemies to get to level 19 so we can do Doug's Affinity Quest.
About time I had a real fight.
Think of the materials
I'll
you'll
get him
gather.
down. Give me some cover fire.
I'm punching a hole in you. Furious blast! Focus your mind. Put up an aura. Tornado blade.
Mindstorm!
Who's with me? Tornado blade.
Offensive stance.
Tornado blade. Tornado blade. Yes. Now tackle it up close. My always pays off.
Alright, and we're at 19. Sweet. Thus, we have entered our pizza abode.
We have visitor!
So, that's the story. I know it'll take you through some dangerous territory, but they're almost out of supplies.
Oh, never mind. This isn't Doug's. This is the
I'm a
first
bit
one that Lau's
surprised.
involved in.
Pathfinders should know better than to get stranded out there. Whose team is it?
Believe it or not, it's Lau's.
Really? Lao? I thought he was pretty on the ball.
If only everyone organized and together like Tatsu.
Lau's plenty capable, when he actually gives a damn.
How do you mean?
Lately, the slacker's been wandering off mid-mission, leaving his men to do the heavy lifting.
Foreshadowing.
What the hell that boy's thinking? Lately, I'd have to agree. We're gonna have words when he gets back, believe me.
And
Well,
eventually I'm
where's
gonna
up with
punch
Lao?
him.
His team still needs our help.
Right, no time to waste. And thanks.
Lau's team has run out of supplies. Find them and help them out. Of course, we gotta trek halfway across Oblivion to go find him.
Man, you guys really saved our bacon. Now we can finally get back to work.
You have our thanks, and I'm sure Lao's as well.
Don't mention it. We're just doing our job, same as you.
Do you guys have any idea where Lao is? Or why he just up and left like that?
No idea. And even less of an idea when he'll return.
I'm sure he's just giving us a chance to grow.
Sure he is. What? Don't give me that look. I still trust him. Mostly.
Yeah, you really
I'd be
shouldn't.
pretty upset if someone forgot to restock and then
It
left you
doesn't end
stranded.
well for you.
Actually, that was our mistake, not his. He just left us dead weights behind while he finished the job. He's always been like that, actually.
Always. Wait, you must be...
Sidon, ma'am. I've been working with Lao since we were back on Earth. Truth be told, He's the only reason I ever made it into Project Exodus. Without his recommendation, I'd be long dead.
Me and Mondo worked on the Frontier Nav development team. Needless to say, we've been big fans of Lao's ever since. Oh, I'm Shingo, by the way, and that there is Mondo.
I had no idea you guys had such respect for Lao. I'm sorry if it sounded like I was bad-mouthing him.
Anyway, are you all set here now?
Oh, we should be fine. Except...
Except... what?
well, we still have a probe to place, but the location is swarming with indigents. We usually let Lao do most of the fighting, and by most, I mean all.
If that's the case, we'd be happy to escort you.
Really? Wow! It'd be an honor to work with your team, ma'am. We'll move as fast as we can.
Tatsu getting oddly similar vibe from these two.
Also, why are you not wearing a shirt? I will never explain. Ever. Because pizza has made Peppino allergic to shirts. Never again will the tyranny of shirts ever shackle poor Peppino down. He's like, this is a robot body. It's not like I'm actually it's not like I'm actually shirtless. Yeah, he's just like, haha, in this body I get to have a six-pack. Unlike my actual body where I have a bit of a tub. But I'm still glorious.
We'd like to place that probe just beyond here.
Understood. We'll handle the fighting. I'll call you once the area's secure.
Man, Elma's amazing. She's so strong and professional and beautiful. Huh?
Tatsu know how friend feel. No need for shame about being ineffective and useless lump.
Thanks. I just... Wait, who are you calling a useless lump?
He's like, I will kick your butt, Tatsu. Down the garbage disposal. It's like, forget the washer and the dryer cycle, we're just going straight to the garbage disposal.
Remember the day you fought me.
Way ahead.
Here I come, sunshine. Offensive his hand and threatens us. Magnum Edge. Tornado Blade. Furious Blast. Tornado Blade. All right. Yes. Now tackle it up close. Okay. Tornado Blade. Yes. That's it. Now smack that giant good. Tornado Blade. Move in and attack. All or nothing. There's no substitute for real combat. You'll remember the day you fought.
I'll put him down. Give me some cover fire. Rising Blade. Rush Talk.
Furious Blast. Offensive stand. Magnum Edge. Tornado Blade. Yes. Now tackle it up close. Put a sock on there. Tornado Blade. All right. Opportunity not. Tornado Blade. Tornado Blade. Rising Blade. No rest. Okay, now like this. Furious Blast. Tornado Blade. I'm punching a hole in used. Yes. Now tackle it up close. Like this. First power.
Furious Blast. Nobody else is dying on my watch. I promise you that.
Change things up! Use a buff!
I'm definitely covered now. Rising Blade! Furious Blast! Blade! Furious Blast! Yes! Now tackle it up close. Man!
Prepare!
Assault Hammer! Flame Grenade!
Furious Blast!
Rising Blade! Yes! Now tackle it up close. Like this! Wild Slash! Offensive stance! Tornado Blade!
You carved through those guys like butter. That's amazing.
We'll get right on installing the data probe, ma'am.
And we'll keep an eye on the area so you can focus on your work. Things seem to be going well.
Thanks to you. We should have this baby ready to rock in just a few minutes.
Why did you guys jinx that?
Holy crap! Sidon, we gotta get out of here!
Go if you want. I'm not moving until this thing is finished.
Huh? You got a death wish or what?
Hell, I'm just a mimeosome, right? Why not die quickly? What do you two?
3 sets of hands will get this done quicker than 1, right?
Thanks, guys.
Elma!
Come on, let's keep that thing away from them.
Let's go!
What confidence!
Let's put it to work.
Well, this is an earth-splattering Everyone knows who weaken your opponent first. Most certainly. Offensive stance. Astral Curve. Tornado Blade. Starball Blade. Rising Blade. Starball Rondo. Wild Slash. All right, not another word. Let's get this. Who's with me? Tornado Blade. Assault Hammer. Tornado Blade! Starball Blade! Yes! Now tackle him up close! Assault on them! Tornado Blade!
Shadow Strike!
Offensive stance! We need a little hurry up! Pretty bad! Tornado Blade! We'll have to bust our way out of this!
I owe you one.
I was gonna lay into him anyway!
Yeah, it's like, this thing does not mess around, and it has been the death of many people's runs. Because this thing is required to... You have to beat this thing to beat the game. Alright, let's see what I can do here. Yeah, and you also have to do it without skells because they make you do it pre-Chapter 6.
Strike hard. We'll put them to Starfall Flame. Starfall Mondo down. Myopic Scream.
Units destroyed. Move in and strike. Side slash.
Starfall Flame. Assault Hammer. Got it. Now Plasma Barrage. Allow us. The best victories are the hard-fought ones. We weathered the storm. Triple it. Offensive. Astral Purge.
Shadow strike.
Okay.
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
All or nothing. Yes. Now tackle it up close.
Now it's
Starfall Mondo. Right to the
Tornado
kisser.
Blade.
Now cripple them.
Tornado Blade!
Iron Fist. Stuck on.
Tornado
Attack
Blade!
range. Let's clean up.
target in sight.
I'm ready to unload on it. Fire. With Petronauts, my special. Assault Hammer.
Light. Splinter.
Astral Purge. Stuck on. Attack at range.
Shadow
Let's
strike.
clean up.
Upper hand.
Myopic Scream.
Move in and do some damage.
Mind Storm. Lay into them anyway.
Now, melee attack.
These are the hard-fought ones.
I don't know why they even bothered.
So what if they're Hold up. We're taking on junk in the trunk here? Whack 'em for extra seat! Offensive stance! Let's do this in one go! Tornado Blade! Yes! Now tackle it up close. I'm just gonna lay into him anyway. Tornado Blade! Down! Tornado Blade! Snowball Rondo! Tornado Blade! Tornado Blade! Not another war. It's over. Yes. Now tackle it up close. Furious Blast! I'm not done yet.
Upper hand.
Tornado Blade! Offensive! Focus your mind. Put up against the best astral purge! Storm Gun! Tornado Blade! Clean up! Assault Purge! Rising Blade! Wild Strike! Now tackle it up close. Rising Blade!
So yeah, just adding a couple of TP augments, no problem. Also just starting the battle with more TP.
All right. Looks like the probe is up and running.
Easy
Now
peasy.
data from this area can be uploaded to
Yeah, I know it's
Frontier
definitely
Labs.
possible to do that without adding
Impossible
augments,
without
but
your help.
my gosh, it saves
No
you the
kidding.
headache.
The rumors don't do your team justice.
Especially considering you have to do
Don't
this to
sell
beat the
yourself
game.
short. It was your team as much as ours that saw this mission through.
Tatsu definitely gets similar vibe from these two.
Was that all you needed then?
Yes, we're all good now. We'll finish a few calibrations and then head back.
All right, team. Move out.
Yes, ma'am.
Alright. Back to base.
well.
What? Lau came back after we left?
Classic timing, huh? We told him all about how you saved the day. All he said was be sure to thank him.
Then he wandered off again to who knows where.
Never a dull moment with that one.
That's how it should be. Better than the alternative, anyway.
I hear you. I haven't forgotten how he was when we first got here.
What do you mean?
Lau's skills as a Pathfinder are pretty special. They're going to help humanity carve out a life here on Mira. But he didn't board the White Whale because he thought he was useful.
He did it so he could get his wife and daughter on the ship. He thought his abilities would permit his family passage, but...
They didn't make it on board.
Right. The war hit right before he would have summoned them.
Oh.
Those were some dark days for him. Lau was empty. Like his soul was just gone. I don't know what he's been doing lately, but whatever it is, it gives him purpose. It's good to see him living again.
Not that it makes getting left behind any easier.
I've told you 100 times already. If you had better skills, Lau wouldn't need to worry so much.
Yeah.
You guys really do love him, don't you?
But no one loved their leader more than Team Tatsu love Elma. No one!
Pandering! The data probe was successfully installed, but it looks like Lau has gone off somewhere again.
Somehow I managed to get even tougher.
He's like, and I leveled up for my buddy's affinity quest, or his team's rather. Alright, that we should be able to tackle chapter 6 now. Fortunately, L must take the boot, or L must take the L as it were. Chapter 6. Dark Matters.
Don't just stand there! Push back! We can't let them get close!
And this is Void's power.
Even our skills are powerless before them.
Continuing to persist here is meaningless. It will only serve to thin our ranks.
After all this time, we've finally found a clue that may lead us to the Great One.
With respect, the phenomenon space surrounding this planet is only 800 exodents in diameter. 3 days at light speed is more than enough to scour it thoroughly. If the Great One or the Samar Federation homeland were here, don't you think we would have found something by now? It's one thing to engage the enemy all the way out near that forsaken chunk of rock they call Earth. But then to be swallowed up by that strange light and dumped off here in this primordial hellhole? Are we cursed? And trapped with humans of all things. It's like some sick joke. If someone told me this was death, I'd believe them.
All the more reason to persist. We must retrieve it if we ever hope to escape the confines of this phenomenon.
Grandmaster Luxor.
Speak.
I bring news.
Really? And he can be trusted? Most interesting. Yes, a most interesting proposal indeed.
He's like, Lao. Just Lao. Meanwhile, with Elma Squad. Meanwhile, with the pizza posse. Give me the tandoori chicken.
That is a great idea.
Oh, Tatsu spilled yogurt all over himself.
You shamed the pizza posse, Tatsu. You shamed the pizza posse.
He's so understanding. Lindley accept Tatsu for who Tatsu is.
Well, of course. Now, while I heat the oven, you spread the yogurt down your back too, okay?
Okay. But, shouldn't Tatsu be cleaning off yogurt instead?
What? Don't be silly. You need it spread evenly for the tandoori sauce.
Tatsu is no chicken, Lindley! Tatsu is Tatsu!
Oh,
It's like he actually needs it in this case. He's got yogurt all over himself.
Tatsu is not laughing! Tatsu is not laughing!
okay, it's ready.
Look at all those chicken legs.
Now that was a meal. I'm impressed, Lynn. My team could learn a thing or two.
I'm glad you liked it.
But you didn't stop by just for a meal, did you?
No. You know me, Elma. It's about a job.
It would seem to us the good sir would like to pick our brain. Of course, we will gladly let him in one ear and out the other.
Almost, El. Almost that time.
An alien mech? What type?
No idea. It doesn't match anything on record as far as I can tell. No one's seen anything like it. It looks abandoned, too. Totally ripe for the picking.
Oh man, you're giving me goosebumps!
Right? It's located here.
That's pretty deep in Noctilum. No wonder you wanted to talk to El.
Exactly. But here's the rub. The Ganglion are after it, too. From what we can tell over Frontier Nav, they've gone after it several times already, and failed.
Well, yes, that doesn't surprise us in the least. That's tainted land.
Tainted? That doesn't sound good.
They are savage beasts. Ferocious, insatiable.
He's talking about these.
We didn't run into anything like that in Noctilum, did we?
The tainted are territorial,
They only dwell deep within a specific part of the forest there. Although it doesn't seem right to even call it a forest anymore.
Why do you say that?
Because the tainted devour any and all living things. Apart from other tainted, that is.
You mean even mighty Tatsu not safe?
Indeed. You would be
It's like,
swallowed whole.
Tatsu, just stay here. Just please stay here. I know you're not gonna listen to me, but just stay in the base. Just stay
It must
here.
be formidable to be defeating a gangling over and over.
But if what Elle says is true, it could work in our favor.
Right. Our bodies are artificial limbs. If the Tainted don't perceive us as living things, we might be safe.
Let's back up a sec. You reported all this to the commander? Our top priority above all else is supposed to be searching for the life hold. Are you suggesting we set that aside to try and recover this mech?
Exactly. Commander Vandam is why I'm here. He specifically requested I enlist your team. It's just as you say. There's no time for us to screw around. And we still absolutely need to find the life hold. But remember, the fact is we're also dealing with hostile Xenos here. Xenos who destroyed Earth and want every last one of us dead. Xenos who also seem to want this mech, and desperately.
And if it's that important to them?
Right. What if it's a secret weapon, powerful enough to tip the scales?
Feels like a bit of a long shot, to be honest. But okay. Even if we can't use it, we should at least keep it from the gangling. Count us in. Any objections?
No, ma'am.
Glad to hear it.
But if we're going to take this on, we'll need to keep it quick.
Roger that. Elle and Tatsu, you hang back. Unlike us, the Tainted would target you guys for sure.
Oh, most considerate of you, good sirs.
Oh, Lindley! Lindley care about Tatsu after all!
Well, of course. After all this time watching over you and fattening you up, I'm not about to let my prize turkey go to some rabid indigents.
He's like, Phantom's like, ignore Tatsu. Anyway, head to Noctil and retrieve the alien mech already.
Everybody set?
Yes, sir. Ready to go.
Someone's excited.
Just doing my job.
Speaking of which, it's pretty amazing you made White Whale crew at your age. You have family here?
My mom and dad passed away. They didn't make it.
That day? The attack on Earth?
No, sir. It was before that. An accident.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. My parents were both design engineers who worked on the White Whale project. But there was a mishap with the primary engine test. Still, it's thanks to them and people like them that the rest of us are all still here, you know? They made the White Whale spaceworthy, so they didn't die in vain. At least, that's what I like to think.
I see. So they gave you a spot on the White Whale to say thanks. Thanks to your parents for all their hard work.
It's a debt I try to repay every day, helping out folks any way I can.
Don't misunderstand, Lau. Lynn earned her spot on the crew like anyone else. It was her talent and determination that made it happen. Her parents' positions provided an environment for her to learn in, but that's it. Lynn got to where she is now entirely on her own.
It's okay, Alma.
No, she's right. Sometimes I talk before thinking. Sorry about that.
Don't be silly. You don't need to apologize to me, sir. Now, shall we get going?
This means we're getting close.
Yeah, it's just ahead.
Elma?
Relax. They won't bother us if we don't bother them.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but...
Watch yourself.
You ready for any
Offensive snap.
Tornado
blade.
Yeah, you're on top of this now.
Tornado blade. Spiral horn. All or nothing. Arching horn.
Extreme edge.
Yes. Now tackle it up close.
Sidewalk.
All right. I'm ready to unload on him. Gotcha. Now topple.
Where you want?
Balance breaker. Rising.
We'll talk about this later.
Strike first. Strike hard.
My forte, but if you insist.
Balance breaker. Got him. Lay down some cover fire.
Target in sight.
Offensive sideline. Let's do this in one go. Tornado blade. Tornado blade. First down. Tornado blade.
Appreciate it.
Opportunity knock.
I'll take him down.
Rising blade.
You picked out today's menu, Lynn?
Not yet. Depends if Patsy can make it or not. You know what I mean.
About time I had a real fight.
All right, let's go around.
They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee.
Offensive stance.
Violent streak.
Let's do this in one go. This will knock them off
Time
balance.
out.
Yes. Now tackle it up close.
Watch me lay into it.
Tornado blade.
I'm putting an end to
Tornado
this.
blade.
Get your adrenaline going.
Tornado blade.
Fire, fire.
Rising balance breaker.
Upper hand.
Assault axe. Spiral horn. Rising blade. Arcing horn. Tornado blade.
Yes, what do you say? Do we feast on the talking potato tonight?
I say we fatten him up another 500 grams or so.
Strike first. Strike hard. All right. Balance break. I'm ready to unload. Focus your mind. Put up a this tide is over. Tornado blade. All right.
There you want.
Tornado blade. Tornado blade.
Extreme edge.
Tornado blade. Yes. Now tackle it up close. Arching blade. Keep shooting. Assault hammer.
Iron prison!
That's true on any point.
Alright, let's give this a shot. And now time for Tatsu to do the dumb. Just gonna grab some really quick while the cutscene plays. Beverage.
No signs of any radiation. Infrared, motion sensors. I got nothing. This thing's dead as a doornail.
He's like, where's Pizza Face when you need him?
Man! So it's basically a skill, right? But the make is nothing like ours. Or the ganglions. Where could it be from? Oh, wow! I can't even tell what its armor is made of.
What is this feeling? It's oppressive. It's pulsing off of this thing. It's almost as if the ghost of its pilot is somehow still lingering. And that material there, at its core, it's dark matter. This must be their handiwork.
You okay, Alma? You're staring off into space again.
Sorry. I'm fine. Just thinking. Alright, well, we got what we came here for. Let's call in the salvage choppers and get it out of here. Lynn, contact Commander Vandam.
On it.
Right. We should start heading back too.
Just thinking about walking past all those tainted again makes my knees all wobbly.
Tatsu have just the thing.
Together
Let's
now.
roll up with Tatsu tasty lunchbox.
Tatsu?
What are you doing here?
Tatsu knew friends must be hungry, so Tatsu rides spinny plane here to deliver hot meal. Tatsu hero pawn, after all.
Oh, you idiot! You're gonna attract the tainted!
Relax, Lindley. After quick lunch, Tatsu fly back home on spinny plane before anyone notice.
And how exactly do you plan to do that? All the spinny planes have already left. You're gonna have to walk back. Through all those tainted. You won't last 10 seconds out here.
Huh?
Maybe we can get another chopper here in time.
Too late.
Looks like somebody else wants a hot meal.
Tatsu, don't move an inch, you hear?
I will slap you silly when we get back, not these guys.
I don't think they'll let us walk away.
Strike first. Strike hard. I need healing. Tornado blade. Tornado blade. Tornado blade. I'm not done yet.
This strong when I
And they're dead. And here comes the Sphinx.
That the Alpha? Good lord.
Everyone, take him down. Looks like we've got no choice.
Damn weather. Somebody fix this. Offensive stand. Side one.
Only one.
Who's with me? First down. Blade. Power dot.
Shadow strike.
Tornado flip. Looks like we'll have to bust our way out of this.
Now it's my turn.
Yes. Now tackle it up close. Assault hammer. Lightning blade. Offensive focus your mind. This time's over. Tornado blade.
Fire carnival!
Not another war. It's over. Power dust.
Hit him again for me!
Serious one.
Haha, gotcha!
We did it.
And we got another level up for our troubles.
Well, that was fun. Let's get the hell out of here.
Oh no, there's 3 of them!
You've got to be kidding me.
I got it. Time to initiate pizza time. No, pizza time's not gonna work here? Ah, shoot.
The hell is that?
Thank you, O divine Telethia. Now please pummel these sphinxes. Well, we're dead.
Was that thing trying to help us?
Maybe. Or maybe it was just toying with us.
Well, I think I could have taken it.
We should get back to New LA. I want to stop by the hangar and get a better look at that skell.
Right.
Oh!
Good work, people.
Commander? What are you doing out here? Did they seal off the area?
Actually, I was waiting for you, Lynn.
Why me?
You want to tinker with that new alien mech?
Well, I mean, duh.
Good, because I'm putting you in charge of research. You help reel it in, you get first crack at it. You and your team risked a lot out there. You earned it.
Really, sir?
Everything's set up. They're expecting you.
Yes, sir! Oh my god, thank you so much, Commander! Is this even a Skell? I mean, the external armor maybe, but I'm not detecting any known materials or components for the purple frame part. In fact, I can't even find a power source. Maybe it's like an idol or something? To some alien god or whatever?
What about a cockpit? Or any space for a pilot?
Let's see here. There is a cavity in the middle of the chest area. If this thing is a vehicle, that'd have to be the cockpit.
Perhaps it's not a weapon? It was abandoned after all, and in that godforsaken place.
But it was also worth the ganglion sacrificing all those soldiers to try and recover it. Surely it must hold some value.
Granted. Now the question is whether we'll be able to uncover it. Ms. Ku is one of our best, but we can't expect her to work miracles.
If you ask me, that's time better spent studying that Ares of yours, Elma. All right, you wouldn't know what I'm talking about, would you? Let me explain. The Ares is what Elma...
Random.
Oh, right.
Al's like, save me!
Those are your orders. Have I made myself clear?
Quite.
You seem displeased, Gajag. Perhaps the great hero of Roth does not enjoy taking orders from the ganglion. Perhaps he feels it beneath him.
It appears nothing is beneath me of late.
I still hear the anger in your voice, the way you spit out the words. Accept your fate. Then you might find me a more accommodating master, Prince Jag. Oh, but how rude of me. Should I have said former prince?
I never cared much for titles. Counselor Luxar.
It's Grand Master, damn you! The entire Ganglion organization is at my command, as are you and your people. I will not remind you again.
Oh, but how rude of me. My sincere apologies, Grand Counselor.
Have you also forgotten the price the Rothian people will pay if you fail me? I promise you, it will not be pretty. What will happen if the humans beat you to the prize, Need I remind you of that as well?
No, you need not.
Then mind your tongue, former prince. Unless your pride can feed and clothe your people. Filthy cur. Yet I will suffer him gladly, if he can help lead me to you, O Great One.
You successfully retrieved the alien mech. However, with so many unknowns, the investigation looks to be tough going.
Wish I was this strong when I needed to be.
Alright, so must do close Comrades Affinity Mission and survey 25% of Oblivia to progress the story. First things first, since we're gonna have to do it later, let's get that Skell license.
Working hard out there?
Hey there, you said it alright? Getting used to life as a blade? Yeah, I got this. Excellent, glad to hear it. Know you've been through the dang ringer lately, but you're still doing good work. Anything to ask me about? Any worries or requests? No need to hold back. I'm in a good mood today, so your head will probably stay on your shoulders. It's only natural for a commander to want to keep tabs on his people, right? So come on, lay it on me. Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot you don't have one. Well, you don't even have a license, do you? Oh, sorry about that, oversight on my part. You need a license to pilot a Skell, see? We only issue them to Blades with a proven track record. That way we know they have the skill to make use of them. Given your track record, I'm tempted to issue one right now, but it ain't standard operating procedure. Wouldn't be fair to the others, you know. But clear the license exam and it's all yours. Once you get your 8 certificates, go tell Walter in the hangar. Then once you pass the final exam, you'll officially be a Skell pilot. Pretty exciting, yeah? Sure it is. But getting you in a Skell will be good news for Blade too. I got high hopes for you. Good luck.
remember the day you fought
Change
me.
things up.
Let us
Use
fight
the
this
ground.
hand that threatens us.
Nailed it. Now
Tornado Blade! Furious Blast! Assault Hammer! Wild Stomp! Rising Blade! Magnum Edge! Rising Blade! Flame Grenade! Rising Blade! Tornado Blade! Right! Nailed it! Rising Blade! There's no substitute for real combat.
Target neutralized. Returning to standby.
Tornado
Going
Blade!
in. Use melee attack.
All or nothing!
Offensive stance.
Tornado Blade! Furious Blast! Tornado Blade! Right in the kisser! Now, cripple them! Tornado Blade! Rising Blade! Rising Blade! Hum. Huh. Huh. Great company. Strike first, strike hard. Like a assault hammer. Magnum Edge. Flame grenade. Tornado blade. Furious blast. Magnum Edge. Furious blast. Got it. Move in and attack. All or nothing.
Alright, so our 15K now, so the next time we get a revenue poll, we're good to go. Time to go kill some more bugs. Get the fly swarm.
Strike first and strike hard. Wild Smash! Like this! Assault hammer! Thrust torque! Tornado blade! Rising blade!
Screamer!
Alright,
Offensive stance.
I'm ready to unload on. Rising furious blast! Yes, now tackle it up close. Now let's go find an opponent that's worth our time. Our skills were indisputably superior. Here I come, sunshine.
Going in.
Use melee attacks. All or nothing. Rising flame. Opportunity knocked. There's no substitute for real combat.
This place is crawling.
Infinity 1 with Arena.
Good thing you've got an interceptor around.
remember the day you
Engaging.
fought me?
Lay down some fire for me.
Assault hammer!
Side slash.
Tornado blade! Magnum air! First grenade! There's no substitute for real combat.
We got it. Let's move.
Strike first and strike hard.
Now,
Rising
my
blade!
turn.
Move in and attack! All or nothing!
Side slash.
Assault hammer! Got it! Now blast of course! Now let's go find an opponent that's worth our time.
Why does Fandom just have us just keep squashing these bugs? Like, what's his deal?
Rising blade! It's on! Rising blade! Close the gate! Put a sock on them! Opportunity not! Leave it to me! Offensive stance!
Scream edge.
Rising blade! 3 in a row! Shoot to kill! Got it! Let's catch some more! See that? Now let's go find an opponent that's worth our time. Wonderful! We are still alive!
Alright, and 6 is done.
You'll remember the day you fought me. Let us rising blade! Use melee attack. All or nothing!
Shadow strike.
Got it! Now blast of the wild
Target in sight.
Now let's go
And
find
2
an
is done.
opponent that's worth our time.
We got him. Let's move.
Alright, so that's fighting a unique monster. That one's getting that starship map. That involves getting collectibles. Get the weapon from them, and then you have to complete one of 3 of these missions in order to get the Skell license. Do this one first. Alright, 4's done. Let's do 5 next.
It seems the sleeping dogs have risen.
Enemy reinforcements! Watch
Alright, got the squashes. Now let's get the heck out of here. And 5 is done.
Offensive stance, it's on now. Close the distance. Let's do this in one go. Like this. Now tackle it up close. Magnum man. First grenade. Tornado blade. Tornado blade. Tornado blade. Rising blade. Blast. Tornado blade. Yes. Now tackle it up close.
And done. Alright, next we'll do the Outfitters one.
Am I right?
Greetings, you must be the one undergoing the Scale License examination. I work with the Outfitters in product testing. I have 3 weapons for you today. You'll use one of them to hunt indigens. Remote weapons usage monitoring is a crucial source of data for AMs. Your cooperation in this process is most appreciated.
More practice. Rising blood, it's on now. We'll put this serious back. Tornado blade. This should do the same. Magnum man now. Follow. We'll just opportunity not. Now let's go find an opponent that's worth our time.
I guess that's that. Alright, I'm getting the hang of it.
Here I come, sunshine.
I'll pin him down. Give me some cover fire.
Assault hammer. Tornado blade. Magnum edge. Offensive stand.
Wild Ricer blade.
Tornado blade. Yes. Now tackle it up close. Okay. Tornado blade. Like this.
Melee attack.
All or nothing. Blast. All right. I'm ready to unload on. Let's do this in one go. All or nothing. No rest. Step in and face the next. Looks like they saw us. Strike hard. We'll take a suck on them. Tornado blade. Yes. Now tackle it up close. Okay.
Violent streak.
Like tornado blade. Furious blast. Tornado blade. The aura right now might lead to good things. Tornado blade. Tornado blade.
Alright, 7 is done.
Magnum edge. Lightning blade. Nicely done.
Alright, then in terms of which one we're gonna do, the one that involves pizza, of course, because this is the pizza time run.
Hey, listen.
Yes. Well,
Need something? Well, too bad, because none of these are operational right now. Some of the new blades did a real number on them, and now I gotta pick up the pieces. These kids got no love, I tell you. Think this is some video game where they can wreck their ride and have it fixed tomorrow. We're not frickin' wizards here, you know? Take materials to patch up a scale, not to mention labor and technical know-how. You're a blade too, right? Figure cleaning up your coworkers' messes is part of your job. Any interest in helping me out? Nothing too tricky, I promise. I just need 40 pieces of Arcanian ore wood. You get them, all those repairs done quick. Maybe not overnight, but I'll do what I can. That's what I like to hear. You're a credit to the blades. They'll go far. Much appreciated. Once you get 40 pieces, bring it by. As far as the reward, let's see. May I interject, perhaps? Do you have to, Agneba? You mentioned scale repairs, didn't you? You're talking about a plating refit for one brought in yesterday, right? Yeah, and then 40 pieces is inefficient, isn't it? One Nokamura stone is all you need. Things like this are why you humans keep falling behind as technology advances, no? Watch your mouth, Pipsqueak. You bring it to the Manon ship, I'll refine into all the materials required for the repairs, okay? Then you can witness the workings of true science, can't you? You're on. Can't wait to see you turn one Nokamura stone into an entire job's worth of materials. The Pipsqueak. Gather the materials required to repair the Skell. Follow Agneba's advice may help things proceed more efficiently. Yeah, boy do they, holy crap. Alright, and then we got it already. Yay for us, so then we can just go talk to him right away.
Cool! Pardon?
Ah, yes, hello, welcome! Did you bring a Nokamura stone, perhaps? Not very high quality, is it? Though I suppose it's good enough to use on an Earthmate scale, maybe. Would you wait a moment? I'll refine repair materials the likes of which you've only dreamed possible, okay? Done! Hope this serves our purpose. You were surprised the refinement process is so quick, yes? Surprised by the total superiority of Manon tech? Of course you are. Science is the finest in all the universe, isn't it? Not only will these refined materials repair your Skell, they will also begin to bring its lacking defenses up to a reasonable standard. So go on, take them to the human waiting at the test hangar, okay?
I've been waiting.
I've been waiting. Ah, you're back. And here comes Agniba. Hello, I suspect the materials are too much for human hands to manage, right? So I came by. Yeah, I just bet. So where are those materials you Manon refined? Ah, these them? Let's see. Wait, this is... hold on here. Oh, that's how it works. Damn, man, that's actually pretty clever. Sorry, kinda nerded it out for a minute. Still, these materials are impressive. They've been refined using a process we never even thought about. I can see how this would be a cinch to work with and the results should be better than ever. Amazing stuff. Guess you Manon win this round. Obviously, perhaps you won't be so quick to doubt us in the future, okay? Manon Tech is the finest in the universe, you know? So will you share this refinement process with us? This tech would mean a drastic uptick in our efficiency. No, I'm sorry, but that's probably not possible. Why not? Because teaching is such a pain, because it's proprietary Manon science, yes, that's it. I can't go giving it away now, can I? So sorry, but my decision is final, okay? That little fink. Here I swallow my pride and admitted defeat, and that's how he responds? You blades your old hat at negotiating with other races, right? Think you could try persuading him to share the tech with us? Not for free, of course. I intend to pay him a fair price for the info. You've already come this far, so why not see it through to the end, yeah? My, more business with me, yes? Unfortunately, I have none with you, okay? Sorry, so sorry. Bye now, yes? A new deal? Take about your choice of words. You're offering some info or object in value of return, then. Offer to share Earth tech, offer to pay him in credits, offer specialty products from Earth. Ah, I'm interested in your specialty products, yes? Very interested. And what is that you will be offering? Promise and luxury furnishings fit for royalty, show your prized collection of mint-condition figurines, offer him the first food that pops into your head. Food, yes, food. I will concede that in cuisine alone, Earth culture just shows remarkable promise, doesn't it? But I see little reason to trade it when I need only walk into town to eat it, right? However, if you insist, I'm willing to try a local delicacy of NLA. Time to get food, which includes the aforementioned pizza.
Hey, listen!
And it's raining!
Way.
Listen.
Now what? Welcome.
Okay, so basically, you have to at least accept that request in order to get the hot dog. You need an iconic NLA food. Well, you come to the right place because there's nothing more iconic than our famous Sunny Dog. The spicy hot dog with the works, guaranteed to stay molten lava hot from the first bite to the last. And talk about a bargain, this bad boy's only 600 credits. Order up. Yeah, don't worry, this baby will rock the pants off your Xeno buddy. Assuming he wears pants. Oh, and it's super hot, so be careful carrying it.
Oops.
Looking for a new NLA delicacy, eh? Then you have to try my house special. It's the Calorie Bomber, a juicy hamburger with all the trimmings, and it's just 700 credits. 1 Calorie Bomber piping hot from the grill. Be sure to knock the socks off your man-on friend. Ah, the couple before tragedy strikes.
Move out!
Welcome to Army Pizza! Unfortunately, I ran out of dough for the day, so all I got are frozen pies. Only 1,000 credits and just as good as fresh. That's the Army Pizza guarantee. Frozen or no, I put love into all my pies. Guarantee the taste will blow you away.
Yes?
Let's see, where's my next delivery? Sorry, I'm quite busy at the moment and I missed your question. Recent developments like the man on coming to live in NLA, that kind of thing. Their people sure love pizza, so business has been booming at Army Pizza restaurants. These days it seems like all I do is run back and forth between their ship and the restaurant. Well, I better get back to it. You poor sweet summer child,
What? Idiot.
Now I'm hearing they let one of those man-on become a blade. I expect this sort of crap from Shosan, but Fandom should be ashamed. Is anyone worried the man-on might be spying for the ganglion? Think about it. I'll never accept a gosh darn man-on blade. No way. Punch.
Oh, listen.
So yeah, they allude to that quest decently early on.
Great.
Yes. Well,
Alright, time to drop off the food.
Cool! Very good!
You brought your American delicacy. Then maybe hand me your personal recommendation so I might sample it. What is this? Ah, so this is pizza. Its chilled surface glistens with frosty flavor, does it not? Into my mouth with you. Huh? This is amazing, isn't it? I think my mouth might be alive for the first time. The gritty texture, yes. The crunchy cheese, yes. The unyielding pepperoni, yes. What's that? You're meant to heat it first. It doesn't matter. No, nothing matters except pizza. Culinary crown jewel of all the cosmos. Even the Destroyer King who rent planets in twain would bow before the sheer force of this deliciousness, would he not? I give thanks that I was born. Thank you, Mother. Thank you, Father. Trade, yes, what? Oh, yes, our material refinement technique. Next to this pizza offering, that old thing seems tantamount to insult, doesn't it? Though note that it will not stop me from doing so. You have a deal, friend, if you accept it, of course. A silly little tech tidbit for a taste to quell a Destroyer King. Seems a little unfair almost, doesn't it? You're certain, right? That I have no objection. Ah, but teaching you the refinement method seems inefficient, you know? Why don't I simply perform it to you as a service from now on? You'll still receive the results, so I assume you'll have no further qualms? Your understanding is most appreciated, you know? From this point on, we man-on promise regular deliveries of materials you seek. This is agreeable, yes? Lovely, it's been a most successful negotiation, hasn't it? How fortunate we are to witness both of our cultures take a grand step forward this day, right? I look forward greatly to what else our partnership may yield, okay? Okay! You are to receive a regular supply of high-quality man-on materials from the pizza-loving Agniba. Alright, LZ Affinity 1, and we completed that, which means we can go get ourselves a Skell. As soon as we talk to Walter. Time to go make pizza. Time to open up the third pizza joint in this place.
no kidding?
What the hell?
What the hell?
And you know what?
Commander Vanham telling me stopping by to take the Skell License exam. Do you have your certifications from the 8 proficiency exams? Yep, looks like a full set. Nice work. We're ready for the final exam. No need to stress though. It's a simple verbal quiz. We had you run missions for each of the 8 divisions, and there's a reason for that. Care to guess what it might be? Say that it was to better understand the role each division plays within Blade. Exactly. Now I get a feel for each one's particular flavor. Hopefully that's given you a few ideas of how you can put a Skell to use. Anyway, that's one reason, but there's another. There aren't exactly enough Skells to go around for all the divisions. Sometimes situations arise where people have to cross division lines and cooperate to get things done. For efficiency's sake, it's important that everyone knows how the other divisions work. Make sense? Good, then you're now cleared to own and operate a Skell. I'll authorize your license now. Also get to share some good news. Looks like you've been given a free Skell, compliments of Vandom. It's parked in the hangar in the back. Go introduce yourself and give it a test ride. Just doing my job. Really, Vandom's the one you should be thanking. He must expect big things from you. It's a rare day a rookie pilot gets issued a Skell free of charge. I look forward to seeing what you do with it. Alright, time to get ourselves a Skell. You obtain your Skell license and also learn more about each division in the process.
Truth be told, we saw this coming.
Alright, that'll make exploring the world a lot easier, especially since I plan on doing L's quest to basically make it so that we can engineer, to get augment slots on equipment, which requires surveying 30% of Oblivia. Not to mention we have to do like 20 to 25% for the next chapter, so this will just make subsequent chapters, especially getting to Silverloom and Cauldros, way less of a pain in the butt. Yeah, and of course, before that, I do plan on doing Liesel's quest so that we get access to the Hresvelg Skell, because that thing is a miracle worker. Then we have to do Doug's Affinity Quest. So you don't need any hearts for it, but yeah, we have to do it in order to progress the plot. We'll get to that. I know there's going to be a couple of Skells, because basically there's like the beginning Skell, which is going to be this one, and then the Hresvelg once we get that one. And then there's going to be the Skells we buy later on that are for the higher levels, because this one's just a level 20 Skell, and the initial Hresvelg is 30, and then eventually we'll get like level 50 and 60 Skells. Well, for sure 50, because I know we have to, well, I guess probably 60, because I know Void's at level 60, so we might be at that point. We'll see. Especially now that the level cap is over 60. We'll just name after Pizza Tower bosses. The noise! Much to Peppino's dismay. Alright, so next time we will do the prep work necessary to make it to Chapter 7, then also do Liesel's Affinity Quest to get the Hreskvelg. Go from there. Alright, so then in terms of the schedule for the rest of the week, it'll just be starting up Mass Effect 1 tomorrow. That's about it, so let's go find a raid target. Let's go raid the Jeppy Man. Because I know he said he was going to too many games, so I think he's going to be gone the rest of the week. Alright, cool. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.